Hello everyone and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. Today's map is made by Akane. Here it is, Zape Gardens. Very green, I like it. Interesting first turn. Oh. Interesting. Ah, that's gonna suck. These kind of wall ride things are gonna be difficult in 2-minute elimination rounds because I can clip every corner on this map. 47 seconds also. A bit on the longer end for Cup of the Day maps. I think a lot of the time on this map is going to be your speed right there. It's so slow at the top of that one. You get a booster there. I think that capped out. Okay, so you can hit your head on that one. Akane also did Cup of the Day number 19, Pinecrest Plummet, which was also a map that you could hit your head on a checkpoint. It was also the first map I made finals in. Yeah, boosters cap you at 142, it seems like. I don't like that. That's scary. Okay. So if you make any mistakes, the last turn is super slow. Or the last turn might just be super slow anyway, but definitely if you make mistakes, that's going to cost a lot of time. Such an interesting map. We really haven't had anything like this for Cup of the Day before. Oh man. I can definitely see myself failing by just trying to be too precise. Ooh, got a little bit of a bounce there. If you land like between the ramp and the road, I think you might bounce a tiny bit. I want to try something here. I think the people that passed me are going faster than I did on the wall ride, so that's a no. Unless I get the wall ride very good. Hold on, let me try this again. Turn into it a little bit. Nah, yeah, it's faster. First turn is almost full steering. A 122, 123 speed is going to be where you might clip the edge of the ramp. That turns... you can't really see the wall until you're right there also. I'm definitely expecting somebody to DNF by hitting their head on that checkpoint also. 47 puts me only 11th. This is a very stacked lobby. Where does this map end? Here? At the last checkpoint? Yeah, what Yanja's trying. And probably what Hydro did. I had the same thought. Wow, that was a clean run up to this point. Yeah, so this is checkpoint 9. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy! I feel like that's unintentional given the author time of 47. At least the good time is still 42, so... so if it gets, like, sub 39, we start getting into potentially 3 runs. The other thing that does is it probably allows you to reset, like, at the top of that hill. Because we've just shaved off, 4 or 5 seconds from the times we were doing. Oops. I think what I did the first time is best. Just try to land on the hill. Yeah, a lot of people seem fine with this skip. I don't mind it, honestly. Might be a little bit inconsistent, the landing. Oh, ouch. But I actually think it's a fine skip. And I didn't really like the last corner anyway, so now I don't have to do it. Ooh, yeah, see that? If they could fix that, though, I would be happy. I think the time to be gained is at the top of the big hill. Like that. That felt good. Let's see what this checkpoint split is. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell where time is gained or lost on this track. Okay, so that's like the safe way of doing the cut. Ideally, you'd want to jump further to the right, get more of the downhill. Final run in warm-ups, by the way. Yeah, tighter. Tighter setup. You don't need the wide angle to make that corner well. Ah, that was clean. I'm not going to be able to finish this run. Does bother me that you can kind of over jump that one ramp. Alright, here we go. Only 32 players, but 32 very good players. Do I turn players off? We'll see if they get in my way. Oh, they're probably gonna get in my way now. Ah, that was a cool shot, though. Oh my god. I didn't look, but I don't think I have time for 2 runs now, so probably just take it safe on the ending. Not, like, avoiding the skip entirely, but not going to cut it as aggressively as I could. Actually, I do have time for another run. It's a good thing. Just gotta finish. Just gotta finish. I do have to go for this skip because I didn't have enough time to go for a normal run. Alright. Survival. Not too many DNFs. Froggy DNF is a surprise. It's one of the good players gone, and still a lot remaining. Yeah, so my math was way wrong on when to reset for 2 runs, because you can make it to about here even. You can't make it to the checkpoint that you hit your head on, though. Ooh-hoo. It's fine. Was that better than the time I got last round, even? That was second? Why is that second place? Zoman's a whole second ahead, but... This first corner is causing me some trouble. Wish I could get more consistent at that. This run is probably going to be slower, but, you know, there's time to be gained at the end. See? Half a second up. Surprisingly, not that many DNFs, given that there is a skip. I guess not everyone's going for the skip. But just this track in general, I thought might produce some DNFs because of how many of the corners you can hit a wall trying to cut too far to the inside. It seems like people are doing a pretty good job avoiding that so far. That somehow didn't feel that slow, but I'm going to reset anyway. There is a booster after the first turn also. So you don't need to come out of it with high speed, just as long as you don't lose too much time. Ooh, that was a little bit dangerous. Yeah, pretty solid ending too, 42.3. 42.0, the current time by Zoman, is the world record. Oh. How much time do I lose from doing that? 4/10. It's quite a lot. I don't think I'm finishing this run, but I don't need it either. Oh, well, I'm definitely not finishing this one. Let's see how other people are doing coming to the end. Nick, Hydro, and me all getting... Oh, and me, yeah, does get the skip. Hawk is the only one with the DNF at the moment. We see DD Nanana looks like he is out, rolling down to towards the end, but not getting it. Zoman pretty much does my line. It looks like one DNF this round. 44.9 gets eliminated. Do need some decent times now. Ooh, tie from St. Nick and Kern Cobb also. Oh my god, that was so tight. Well. Then I overplayed my hand. Don't get speed checked, right? This might be a mistake, honestly, but it's too late now. If I get the ending well, I could still be probably a low 43. Oh, what if I get the ending poorly? What happens? Elimination zone, probably. 9th at the moment, but I'm gonna say that's elimination zone. A lot of DNFs at the moment. Yeah, I'm up over a second. Alright, survival. 42.6. 2 DNFs at the moment. Don't seem... oh, Hydro finishes, but not good enough to make it out of the elimination zone. Last round of 4 eliminations. Still getting about 1 DNF per round. Not hugely surprising. I thought that was gonna happen. Given how much of the time is in the skip, I probably shouldn't be trying to force every 100th of a second out of the rest of the map. Only 2 eliminations this round as well, jeez. Stop forcing time where you don't have it. Just get a finish. It's probably all I need depending on how the skip goes. And how many people DNF. Oh, the skip goes poorly. That's out, depending on what other people do. That is out. And Kern is also out. Also a bad time. Even the good player is getting tripped up by this skip. A lot of good players in this lobby, but the best ones are slowly being eliminated. Seeing a lot of different approaches to that turn. Do you think more inside is better? Going further outside, I think, is just more distance traveled for no speed gain. Nobody's hit any walls yet. Coming up to the dangerous checkpoint. Everybody makes it through. Thought St. Nick was close, but everyone makes it there. Saw one crash, a few people clipping the right side but making it through. And apparently a lot of resets over the course of those runs. This does seem to be the other place people are struggling, is at the top of this hill. Still 4 people without a time at the moment. Got one more reset there from Mr. Hubbub. Let's move over towards the end, see people attempting this skip. This is mostly the people that finished their first runs coming in with their second runs. Yanja got the same ending I got in the last round, but he should be safe this round. Ronan and Mr. Hubbub need times. Ronan comes towards the end now, not great, and might just survive. Mr. Hubbub will be on a last-second snipe mission. Gets the skip pretty well. That might be enough, and it is. Ronan and Metalted out at 11th and 12th. Into the top 10 now. Still 2 eliminations per round for a couple more rounds until we get to the top 6. A lot of different lines on that turn, too. This does seem to be mostly about survival, not so much about the rest of the map, at least until we get into maybe the top 5. And I'm sure every 100th of a second will matter. Got one person clipping a wall there. Might have had one more reset. Now coming up towards the skip. Everybody makes it through that checkpoint. Final checkpoint. Into the jump now. Jawboy crashes. A couple people with bad landings, but only 5 finishers so far. Bunch more people coming towards the end now. Finster the next to attempt the skip. Gets it pretty cleanly. Only a 44-0 though. Yanja does not get it cleanly. He's going to skid towards the end and does have time for one more run and still has a 43-6 in spite of that. Jawboy without a time. Finster needs to improve. Got St. Nicholas and Ajax coming towards the end. They are probably fine in 4th and 5th. Oop, I think St. Nick hit the beheading checkpoint. Ajax gets a pretty nice ending, improves, not a positional improvement, but a time improvement. Zoman with a 41.9 does not need to improve. Schmorg and Finster coming towards the end. Finster needs to improve or they are out. Does improve slightly, but not enough to make it out of the elimination zone. Drabra is not anywhere to be seen, so that is 1 DNF. And Finster out in 9th. What is the GTR record? It is that. Zoman, the first person to break the 42-second barrier. Seeing how many different lines there are is fascinating on these first couple wall rides. See a couple people taking them a lot wider, some people going higher. Not really sure which is the fastest. It doesn't seem like any particular side is getting more speed or more time anywhere. I think Quick Racer might have gotten a little bounce on that ramp. Everybody makes it through the checkpoint this time. And now into the jump towards the end. Everybody gets it fairly cleanly. Mr. Hubbub a little slow coming off of the final wall. Puts him a second behind the rest. As we have, I would say, 3 of the favorites in Zoman, Yanja, and Zeklord without a time at the moment. Yanja into the final jump. Gets it pretty well. Goes up to first place. Zeklord now final checkpoint. Makes it through that. Seems to be the only person on the second half of the map right now. Pretty hard into the wall, not super clean out of it. Puts him just out of the elimination zone, but here comes Zoman on what will be his only attempt, actually. If he crashes at the end here, he is out. He doesn't, though. He gets it cleanly. 42.2. Schmorg, Quick Racer coming in. Mr. Hubbub, he's going to be out. That was not a very good landing. Zeklord, the other in the elimination zone, seems to be out as well. So Zeklord and Mr. Hubbub out in 7th and 8th. Zoman, Yanja, Schmorg, Ajax, St. Nicholas, and Quick Racer into the single elimination rounds in the top 6. I haven't mentioned this podium yet because I haven't been paying attention, but that's actually really cool too. The little river. The cars getting pushed down. All 6 actually with pretty similar lines on the first turn that time. Does look like Yanja, St. Nicholas, and Ajax go wider. And I do think that is the slower route. Ajax hits a wall, has to reset, and I believe Zoman had to reset as well coming off of that corner. So only 4 still going on their first runs. St. Nicholas catching the lead pair. Everybody makes it through the checkpoint, some taking it pretty tight. And Quick Racer got a clean ending, and it seems Schmorg did as well. St. Nick and Yanja not so clean on the ending, but do get times, and decent ones. Zoman, the next to come towards the finish. I think Ajax must have reset a second time. Let's see how Zoman gets this skip. Not very cleanly, but might be enough to get out. Gets ahead of Yanja, but that's not a time Zoman will be comfortable with. He has just enough time for one more run. Where is everybody? Everybody on their last runs now. Quick Racer the next to come to the line. He should be safe. I think St. Nick crashed, but he might be safe as well. Ajax and Zoman are definitely people to watch, as is Yanja getting towards the end now. Yanja into the jump. Gets it much cleaner than he did last time and goes up to first with, I think, the second best time on GTR. Ajax does not... Well, he might trickle in, but it's not going to be a good time. Ajax out in 6th place. Zoman improves as well. Not to the sub 42s he's put in. Zoman, Yanja, and Shmorg, the 3 fastest. I'm somehow 5th fastest on GTR. I don't know how that happened. Let's follow along with Shmorg. We haven't done this yet. Yeah, you do see Yanja St. Nicholas going a little bit wider. Ooh, a little bit of airtime, I think. Have one reset early. That is from Yanja. Everybody coming towards the final and tricky corners. Nice turn by Shmorg. And everybody gets the skip decently. And Zoman sets a new world record with that. Let's see what Yanja's up to. He's the one who doesn't have a time right now. 42.5 is a very good time to be on the cusp of elimination as well from St. Nicholas. Very nice turn from Yanja. Almost clipped his head and didn't run that wide. Ooh, but not a good skip. Yanja is going to need this run to beat a 42.5. So notice on this final corner who runs wide out of it, because I noticed Shmorg took it very tight. Zoman takes it pretty well. St. Nick runs a little bit wider compared to Shmorg. That compromises his setup into the jump. Nick does improve to a 42.3, but that is still the cusp of elimination. Where is Yanja? I think Yanja says GG. He might have crashed. Yeah, he left the game, actually, so that's why we can't find him. 4 very good times. Let's take a look at the personal best. Yeah, all 4 of those times are better than my personal best. .42, a very good time to have just snuck through. Zoman, actually the only remaining previous Cup of the Day winner still in the top 4. And as usual, he is the favorite in this one. Ooh, picks up a lot of time with the inside line at the corner after or before checkpoint 2. Before the uphill. Ooh, clips a wall there, as does Shmorg. Quick Racer and St. Nicholas still continuing on their first runs. Ooh, Quick Racer very close to the walls and actually hits the outside wall and resets. Doesn't even want to try the skip at the end. So St. Nick, the only person getting towards the finish, gets it decently. 43.0 is not what they were doing in the last round, so he would like to improve that. Zoman and Shmorg come towards the end. Still have plenty of time to get a second run in as well. Zoman gets it pretty cleanly. Shmorg gets it slightly less cleanly, enough for second place. Quick Racer needs a time, as does St. Nicholas. Probably needs a better time. These are the final runs now. Quick Racer seems to be doing pretty good on the rest of the track coming up to the skip. But how does he get the skip? Pretty cleanly, actually. 42.4. Where is St. Nick? He needs an improvement. Into the ending now. And does not get it. 42.7 for St. Nicholas is out. Zoman, safe as usual. See if he improves. He does. 41.909. I think that... No, it's just short of the world record. Zoman once again proving to be the favorite. You can throw anything at him. You can throw a skip, and he'd still be at the top. Shmorg and Quick Racer looking to challenge him. Both of them looking for their first Cup of the Day wins. Zoman looking for, I don't even know, I've lost count at this point. 8, perhaps? Zoman resets early, though, so I think he hit the inside wall. I like the line from Quick Racer. He runs a little bit wide, and he actually goes for a reset. People starting to get picky about the first parts of this map now. This is the point where every little bit counts. Smorg still on the first run. Gonna keep an eye on this second wall as well. As Zoman just keeps going for resets. Not happy with the start of the runs he's getting. Smorg, the first to attempt the skip. It gets a pretty good 42.4. We have seen better, but there's also quite a lot of inconsistency given that that skip was not planned in this map. Zoman coming towards the finish now. Looks like Quick Racers must still be going for resets. Still a minute to go. Couple more resets you can take. Zoman not great on the skip, but still just faster than Smorg. Quick Racer now needs this to be his time, and it's got to be a 42.4. Smorg is behind him as well. And Zoman. So all three of these guys can improve right at the end as they were crossing over each other through the intersections. Quick Racer looks pretty clean so far. Oh, does not get the skip clean though, and that's going to be a 42.9. Smorg, I think, hit the checkpoint over here, considering where he's laying on the ground. But Smorg will make it through. Zoman versus Smorg in the finals. Smorg does not have a Cup of the Day win yet, but he is very fast, and I think just doesn't make it to that many of these Cup of the Days. Definitely somebody who is deserving of a win, but Zoman seeming to be the fastest player in Zeepkist for these past couple months, really. Looking to make it 8 Cup of the Day wins. Both of them have a pretty good first turn. Both of them have a pretty good second turn. Smorg with a little bit of a wider approach. I'm not sure if that matters in terms of time. Zoman, did he clip the inside wall? He seems to still have decent speed, and he's still going with this run. Considering he was resetting in all of them last time, this must be a pretty good run for him. As Smorg does go for the reset, Zoman avoids the checkpoint. Now, how does he get the cut? Very cleanly. 42-0. That's better than anything Smorg's done. That's better than anything anybody's done. See if Smorg can set what would be second best of anybody. And Zoman, of course, still has time to improve. Smorg has time for one more run after this one. Very clean final corner, but now the skip, not as clean as, not clean at all. And he is out. That's too late. Did not get the reset in. So Zoman, congratulations on another Cup of the Day win. Thank you everybody for watching. If you would like to see stats and results, I will post my spreadsheet in the description below. And if you would like to join the CTR Discord. Oops. Zoman clips the checkpoint, but it doesn't matter. Cup of the Day events announced in the CTR Discord, which I'll put in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!